based on the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, it has actually sent some jitters into the spine of the oppositions that the PDP, for instance, is critically thinking of who to be the running mate. How dicey has the situation been for the PDP to finding a running mate for former Vice President Atiku?
I think it's actually more dicey for Asiwaju to find a running mate that will complement him effectively, complement him in terms of capacity and in terms of the ability to deliver votes than it is for the PDP. For the PDP candidate, it's a straightforward thing. Get a Christian from southern Nigeria, because the candidate of the PDP comes from northern Nigeria, so it makes sense for him to find, and he's a Muslim, so it makes sense for him to find a running mate from southern Nigeria. That's the way it's always been. When a candidate comes from northern Nigeria, he has to find a running mate from southern Nigeria. But the parallels that we see, when you consider what happened in 1993, is tough. It's tough for a Yoruba Christian to be able to find the right quantum of votes from northern Nigeria to make him president. Once he emerges as the candidate of the party, it's difficult to find the right quantum of votes from northern Nigeria, from the far north, except it looks in the direction of the big voting blocks from northern Nigeria. And when we talk about the big voting blocks from northern Nigeria, the two biggest blocks are the northeast and the northwest. Northwest, with its 7 states, clearly is the biggest geopolitical zone in our country in terms of votes available. And in terms of the history, electoral history, they always vote, even where the Southwest has more registered voters than the Northwest. The Northwest always deliver more votes on election day than the Southwest or any geopolitical zone for that matter. So a Yoruba Muslim from the Southwest, when he becomes the candidate of his party, is thinking of winning. He knows that the highest, the biggest chunk of votes are in the Northwest and in the Northeast. He knows that he has to balance the ticket by finding someone from the North. That is the dilemma that Asiwaju faces. That was the dilemma that Abiola faced in 1993. He eventually picked Babagana Kingibe as his running mate. So we had a Muslim ticket. Now, in the case of the PDP, Atiku only has to decide whether he wants to pick his running mate from the South-South or from the Southeast. He is already a Northerner. He cannot pick from the North. So in the last election, he picked his running mate from the Southeast. This time around, people are pushing that he should go the way of the South-South, because the South-South has more eligible voters than the Southeast. They also have a history of voting more than the Southeast. The quantum of votes from Delta and Rivers, they usually vote in excess of 1 million votes, presidential election. And then Akwa Ibom, with its 31 local governments, Akwa Ibom also delivers huge chunk of votes. So for Atiku, determined to win, he could be looking in the direction of the South-South this time. Especially given that the Southeast has a candidate in the race in former Anambra Governor Peter Obi. There's every reason to believe that a good number of Southeasterners, or even most of them, I really can't say, but a good number will vote for Peter Obi. But if the South-South sees one of their own on the ballot, they may complement Atiku effectively. So Atiku could be looking in the direction of either Wike or even Governor Okowa of Delta State. Some people, like the governor of Sokoto State, have advised Atiku not to pick a serving governor. They should pick a former governor, which will make people like Emeka Ihedioha, former governor of Imo State, or former deputy Speaker of the House of Reps, was deputy to Tambua, which will make someone like him come into the picture. But these are definitely going to be interesting days, because the candidates have to think hard before picking their running mates. Any mistake by the candidates in picking a running mate will cost them the election in the final analysis.